We want all you guys. Bring it. Represent your team. That's what this show is about. Week 13. Represent your team. Let's go. Week 13. This show is about you guys, the fans. Represent your team. You can see right there, I got a link. If you hit that link, you can join the show live. Represent your team today, guys. Bring it. I'm looking forward to this today. I really am. Week 13, I'm looking forward to it. Can you feel it today on week 13? Can you? Bring in some guitars for me, please. Let's rock this out today. What a week 13. The Giants at the Dolphins. Dolphins always come on strong, don't they? Always come on strong here the last several years. They've been coming on strong at the end of the season. And I like it. I do. I like it. The Colts at the Texans. Texans, I don't know who you got there. Aside from a quarterback who likes to, get a massage. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The Vikings at the Lions. Detroit, can you build a damn football team like you built your Ford truck, I said. I say it and I say it week in, week out. Build your football team, Ford, like you built your Ford truck. Ooh, that gets me. Every time it gets me every time. The Eagles at the Jets. The Jets, they call them the New York Jets. They're the New Jersey Jets, I said. You're calling yourself New York. Where do you reside? Your team, right? Where do you reside? You know what I'm saying? I can't have my football team playing in North Dakota, and I'm going to be their Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh! Cardinals are at the Bears today. How do you Bears fans feel? How do you feel? Is the Red Rocket going to make something I don't know. I'm asking you. Cardinals can win. They can win with them, win without them. Cardinals. This team looks for real, guys. Looks for real. Chargers are at the Bengals. That, to me, is a game today, guys. The Chargers at the Bengals is a game today. You guys get a chance, put your eyes on that one. The Bucks at the Falcons. The division, when you looked at the division, when this, you were thinking maybe we're really going to have quite the division fight. Now, for me, when I looked at the division, I was like, hey, beginning of the season, look out for the Carolina Panthers. But, hey. Now, as the division goes, really, it's the Falcons, the Panthers, and the Saints that are pretty much the same. So, the chance of anybody in the NFC South grabbing a wild card, it's going to be something. Regina, what is going on, Regina? Hello. Everybody say hello to Regina. Moving along right here. Just naming them off right now, guys. We're going to come back to them. The Jags at the Rams. The Jags are building, right? The Jags at the Rams. The Washington football team is at the Raiders. The Ravens are at the soon-to-be retired Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh, from the quarterback stats of where you're at with Mr. Ben Roethlisberger, they're pretty bad. And we saw this, and we knew this. What happened when you couldn't run the ball last year, Pittsburgh? What happened? Remember how you were doing. You had an undefeated streak going. You were pretty badass. And then what? Everybody caught on, as defenses always do. Defenses catch on, guys. It's the defense that wins you that championship, but defense always catches on. Always. Your success on your offense is always short-lived with the new players and the old. You gotta keep creative. Defenses catch on. That's my view on that one. The 49ers are at the Seahawks. Hey, what happened, Seahawks? You guys used to kick me off your page all the time. And I told you, it's not about you. That's what I told you. Because week in and week out, you don't just play with yourself, so you talk about the other teams. You don't just play with yourself. You talk about the other team. I mean, I guess you could be playing with... I don't know. I guess you could be playing with yourself in aisle number 7 in the grocery store, you know, where you're picking up your... I don't know. But what I'm saying is, Seahawks is not looking too good for you. And look, I don't want anybody crying over spilt milk today. You don't cry. This always breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. It just really breaks my heart. Anyway, somebody throw me the ball, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Broncos at the Chiefs. Shaky. Not just a little shaky. Shaky. Like shaky. That's what Kansas City was the beginning of the season. Shaky as hell. Real shaky. That's what Kansas City was. Real shaky. We'll see it the Broncos. The Broncos are looking good, guys, right now. Okay? Teddy Bridgewater and the Broncos are looking good right now, but do they have enough? Do they have enough to go into Arrowhead and get it done? I'm just saying. And then your Monday Night Football game is the Patriots and the Bills. For the division, guys. For the division. Okay? Why do I say for the division? Well, New England's in first place right now at 8-4. Buffalo is at 7-4. Okay? If Buffalo wins Monday Night Football, they will be 8-4, and Patriots will be 8-5. So, for the division, Monday Night Football, guys, it's going to be a great Monday Night Football game. Might be the best Monday night game of the year. Okay? It might be. All right, let's start breaking this stuff down right now. Whew. How about you guys? Are you guys into some funk with me today? How about we get some funk going on? All right, there we go. There we go. The funk. I'm all about the funk right now. Yeah, I'll give you a little funk. Here we go. Somebody give me the guitar. All right, back to some funk. All right, guys. So let's just go through these games now. I told you what was going on. Now let's start going through them. Guys, if you want to, okay, some of you may be watching on YouTube, and there's the YouTube Leap Alive is the link it's at. And if you're watching there, there's how you take that right there, that link, copy that link. You can join me on the show live. Those of you on Facebook, there's a link for you if you want to join me live right now. Bring it. Bring your best. Let me know. Hit that link right there below me, Sports Static link, and you will be able to join the show live. put it back up in the comments again. Just so you guys know, I want you guys to be able to join the show live. I want you to bring your best, so do that. New York is at the Dolphins today, guys. What do you think about that one, guys? Can the Giants go into Miami? Now, you know what happens when you get into South Beach, right? You guys know. Get into South Beach. It's nice weather out, okay? When you got nice weather out, you got a lot of people out. There's a lot of party times going on. A lot of good-looking people in Miami having good times. Sometimes teams come into Miami and forget they got a Sunday game. Scott, what's up? Good to see you. Good morning. Anyway, guys, look. I want to invite you guys, as I said before, okay? You can join the show, okay? Put it up there. You can join the show. Boom. I'm putting it up there from both. And you can see that I got it highlighted in the comment section below me. Take that link and you'll end up with me live on the show, okay? You will end up live with me on the show. All right, guys. So, New York goes to Miami. And like I said, guys, Miami, I tell you what, you go to Miami and it can turn into a party and maybe you forgot your cleats. Maybe you forgot your cleats on the plane. Your head's just out of sorts. Miami comes on strong, guys. Miami comes on strong. The last couple of years, we've seen this with them. They come on strong near the end of the season. Notoriously, I believe, notoriously come on strong. I'm looking for my stuff here. There we go. I'm still setting up stuff, guys, as we go. All right. I have the Dolphins winning today, okay? Why do I have the Dolphins winning today? They just look good. They look good. They're at home. I'll give them 3.5 for that fact of the matter. New York, I'm just not sure about New York. To me, it feels like I expected New York to take a step forward this year, and I feel like they took a step back. You know, and that bugs me. It should bug you as well, right? Should bug you as well. But I just don't think New York coming into Miami that they can get it done today. I don't. I see Miami winning that game, and they could actually, you know, guys, the crazy thing about this, and I know you guys are probably going to think I'm really crazy, but Miami's sitting right now at 5-7, okay? They're sitting at 5-7. With Miami at 5-7, do you think that Miami can make a push here? And maybe, okay, maybe, you know, there would have to be a lot to happen. I think Miami's best situation, because you think about this, guys. Remember, there's 17 games. They can finish 10-7 if they want to. Do I think that they would? No. I mean, kind of crazy for me to think that, especially if I were to say, well, who are they facing? You know what I mean? Who are they facing? Well, let me tell you right now. Let me tell you right now. Moving along here, I will tell you who they have last. Okay, today, obviously, they host the Giants. They got a bye week in week 14, okay? Then they got the Jets, okay? They can win that game. They got the Saints. They can win that game. Week 17, they got a challenge there with the Tennessee Titans, okay? But I don't know who are the Titans. Who are they going to be? Okay? And week 18, New England Patriots, okay? The New England Patriots. They host the New England Patriots last week of the season. Could be interesting. I'm saying. All right, let me get back to these schedules here, guys. Let me get back to these schedules. So, I got the Dolphins. What do you guys got? What do you guys got on that game? New York versus Miami Dolphins. Dolphins at home. They get 3.5 right there. I'm taking the Dolphins to win that game. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Let's go here. What do you guys think? Because I want to talk about this before I go too far away. What do you guys think about this New Orleans Saints right now? The Saints are 5-7, guys. Okay? I mean, I don't know if any of you had the Saints beating the Cowboys. I certainly did not. A lot of times, and I don't want to knock you Saints fans too hard, okay? But a lot of times what happens with you Saints people, and I say Saints people, it's always something else. And I'm just going to put this out there, and I'll take the criticism as it comes, okay? But it's always something else. It's the referees, and if you really sit there and listen to yourself, think about it. So what, the referees just don't like the Saints? Oh, and then the Saints fans, more than any other fan, well, the NFL's fixed. I mean, do you know what it would take to have the NFL fixed, the people involved, to keep their freaking mouth shut, I said? There's not that smart of people in the NFL. I'm not saying the NFL's a bunch of dummies. But if you take each team and you take over 100 people, staff, roster, everything else, and 32 teams, you're talking well over 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people affiliated with the NFL each season. You're telling me these 5,000 people in on it, and there's been nobody that had a couple too many and spilled the beans. No, it's always somebody else with the New Orleans Saints fans. You guys come at me if you want. But let me tell you something. A lot of us in the NFL and around seen this coming with the Saints. Everybody wants to praise Peyton. Well, he's the best offensive-minded coach and everything like that. You know what? I'll tell you this right now. Your season right now for the New Orleans Saints, Who Dat Nation, is the way it is right now because of your head coach. I don't care. I get Jameis Winston went down, but I tell you guys right now, with his style of play, and you guys look at the offensive production that you had. Some people say he was doing great because he had, at one point, 11 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. 5 of those touchdowns were jump balls. He was falling down and throwing. I seen it. You seen it. Okay? But look at the offensive stats. You guys were at 30, 31, 32 for an offense. The worst offenses. It's a fact. If Jameis Winston didn't go down, I'm telling you right now, I seen that movie before. The fact that Peyton, the head coach of the New Orleans Saints, thought he was going to have this team after Drew Brees. It's not just Peyton. You guys were way over in money. Last year, I think you had $500,000 to spare. The worst in the NFL. The moves you guys had to make, where you are today as an organization, you spent your money wrong. Then I get the Saints fans who want to say, oh, these other teams sell out. We build players. No, you don't. You spent more money than anybody else on players that didn't work out for you. How many times have you gotten a championship? Quit whining. But I'm going to put this one on the organization with the GM poorly spending money. And then your head coach. You guys thought after the Drew Brees era, you were going to come and compete in the NFL. You guys thought you were going to come in and compete in the NFL. Okay? You did. And you thought in a division that you already know you got a Super Bowl champions in there, you thought you were going to come into the NFC South with Jameis Winston. We already know that story in the NFC South. And Taysom Hill. Why? Why didn't you guys step up and put your organization? Look at some of the quarterbacks you guys passed on. Rookies. Well, the writing's on the wall for you now. So there's that. I know, I'm not very popular talking about that smack, but that's the way it is. All right, let's go through this stuff, okay? I got the Dolphins at home to win this game against the Giants, and the poor Giants, all right? The poor New York Giants. You look at them, I said it before, I expected the Giants to be taking a step forward this season, and I feel as if they've taken a couple steps back. It's another organization you got to question sometimes. They're 4-7 right now, okay? The bottom of the NFC East, and today I have a real good feeling that they're going to be 4-8. I mean, here's to next season, New Jersey Giants. Here's to next season, New Jersey Giants. Moving along, you got the Colts at the Texans. Does anybody guess what's going to happen here? Can anybody guess what's going to happen here? I mean, this is a no-brainer to me. A no-brainer to me. I mean, the Texans have showed spurts, but another failed organization, if you ask me. Another failed organization, if you ask me, guys. The Colts are sitting at 500 right now, 6-6. Tennessee leading the AFC South at 8-4. So when you're looking at that, and I'm almost sure the Titans are on a bye week. Yes, the Titans are on a bye week this week. Okay, so with that being said, Titans sitting at 8-4. The Colts can improve to 7-6 today. Okay, it's a big game for the Titans today. I'm sorry. Damn it. It's a big game for the Colts today. A big game. I got the Colts winning over the Texans. The Vikings travel to the Lions. Oh, Detroit. Do you guys want to teach your kids how to be losers in life? Losing's important, okay? And as a kid, I think losing is just as important as winning, okay? Because there's a lot that goes with losing. You got to get up and brush yourself off. There's a lot that goes with losing, okay? In fact, check this out. What do I got here? Yeah, this is what I want to show you. You got to get yourself back on the horse, guys. Okay? Back on the horse. Oh, I got the wrong... How did I... Oh, I did. There it is. Losing. There's a lot to losing, guys. Okay, there is. A lot to losing. Losing for a kid is just as important as winning. You got to learn how to get yourself back up on that horse, okay? You got to know how to get yourself back up on that horse. It's very important. So you want to teach your kid how to lose? Is that what you want to do? I'll tell you what you do. I'll tell you what you do. Let your kid be a Detroit Lion fan. Detroit Lion fans. I grew up as a Detroit Lion fan. I don't even know. I think I maybe went to one Detroit game out of the many I went to where they won. You're born and bred to lose, being a loser as Detroit. So Detroit fans, you got Vikings going to Detroit today. Can you guys guess what's going to happen? Detroit is 0-10-1. Hey, they got a tie. So they didn't technically lose every game this year. They didn't win anything this year either, though. They still don't have any wins this year. Nothing's going to change today. Scott, what's up? Scott says if the Rams lose to the Jags, well, there was always next year. There's always next year. I know. I know. Rams losing to the Jags. I mean, I got the Rams winning today. They're at home. Jacksonville's won twice this year. I know, Scott, but Scott, come on now. Stick with your team here. All right? Stick with your team here, Scott. I know you're a Rams fan. Stick with your team here, Scott. Don't fall apart yet. Rams are 7-4, and you're talking there's always next year. No, the NFC, there's some wild card spots that are very promising for the Rams, even if they lose today, Scott. We're not at that point, Scott. Not at that point. So back to where I'm at here, you've got the Vikings beating the Lions. The Eagles, what is up, guys? Where's the Eagles fans at? How you guys feeling? You're at 5-7. I know. It's rough. You guys win today. You beat the New Jersey Jets today, Eagles. How about that? You guys beat the New Jersey. I know you got Jalen Hurts has got himself a bum ankle, but you guys win today. You guys do win today. Cardinals are at the Bears. Anybody got an idea on what's going to happen in that? Can anybody guess? Anybody want to bet a chicken wing? You think you can guess what's going to happen there? Cardinals obviously are going to win this game, hands down. And I can't even tell you 100% sure here. I want to make sure that I'm clear because it changes so often. Okay, changes so often. Okay. Let's see here. Inactive reports. Inactive. Daniel Jones for the Giants. Cornerback. Well, let me move past that. I got to really move past this. Okay. Hey, Marlon Mack's out for the Colts. Okay. And they got inactive Deshaun Watson for the Texans. Really? We had no clue. Delvin Cook is not active today for the Vikings. Swift is out for the Lions, guys. Okay? Along with a string of other ones. Jalen Hurts. That ankle is not good. That ankle is not good, okay? For Jalen today, guys. We could see Murray for the Cardinals today. Okay, we could. We really could. Okay. Man, I tell you what. I just went through some of that stuff real quick, guys, because I wanted to make sure before I start talking all this smack that I'm on top of my game here with what's going on. Okay. So, Cardinals at the Bears. I definitely got the Cardinals winning that game. Not 100% on that. Scott says OBJ better show up for the Rams today, or him and the DC are going bye-bye. You know what? OBJ stepping up, and I said this to you when you guys first got him, Scott. OBJ's overrated. He's a selfish player, okay? He wants to make a highlight reel. He wants to catch the ball with one hand. Why do I say that? Watch him practice. He's practicing. Practice? We talking about practice? He's practicing catching the ball one hand, which creates a behavior. And I said this last week. If you see his last play, the last ball thrown to him in Cleveland would have been a touchdown, would have given the Browns the win, which is very important, extremely important for them. Because that one win right there would have the Browns, and I know the woulda, coulda, shoulda stuff I'm going to hear. Browns would be at 7-6 right now. It's a big deal. He wasn't being interfered. Nobody was holding his left arm down. But yet, on the 2-yard line, right there, he went up for the ball with one hand. Why? 2 hands. Catch the ball. If somebody actually looked into that and seen how many times OBJ has done that and not been successful. I'm talking about the couple times he got a one-handed catch. The only time you should be catching a ball one-handed is if somebody's committing pass interference on you and you can't get the other hand free. Okay? But if you're practicing it, and I watched him practice, we talking about practice? You're creating a condition response to learn behavior when you practice this. Okay? Practice is about creating a behavior that translates into the game. So that when you make a spontaneous movement, a spontaneous gesture, your success rate is way up here because you've worked your art. Your art that you've worked is to be able to have your very best, highest success rate for making the play. But if you're selfish and only looking at making highlight reels, and there you have it. Check the stats, guys. Check them. Not very impressive. And if you think you're going to fix it and you paid too much money for OBJ, better start saving your lunch money. That's the way I look at it. Start saving your lunch money. The Chargers are at the Bengals today. Here's a game for you guys. The Chargers are at the Bengals today. This is one of the ones, and I look for you guys right now to help me out. Okay? Help me out here. I usually leave a couple picks blank, and I did that on this game because I'm looking for you guys to help me out here. Okay? Because I don't know. One thing I do know. Scott, wait a second here. Scott, are you telling me that the Rams got OBJ 1-year deal at $1 million? If so, okay, worth a shot. See what you got. Who's going to take him next year with his mink coat? Who's going to take him next year? All right, back to this. I did not make this pick, okay, yet, because I'm looking for you guys. But let me throw some stuff out here for you, okay, here today. With the Chargers traveling to the Bengals. The Bengals are a little shaky, a little bit on the nickel and dime short passes, okay? They're a little bit shaky. But their pass defense in the secondary, I mean, if you're thinking, okay, Chargers want to expose the pass defense here, they got a shot today. You take this sophomore quarterback, you can nickel and dime your way down the field and have some success against the Cincinnati 23rd ranked passing defense, okay? So that kind of scares me a little bit for the Bengals at home today. And Burrow's thinking, okay, you got Burrow, but here's the problem. The Chargers are pretty damn good with that secondary. They're ranked number 4 in that passing secondary there. The Chargers are pretty good. Burrow, you better watch out because you may be passing the ball to the other team today. And that's what made this pick hard for me today. It really made the pick hard for me today. Now, essentially, the Chargers' shot that they're going to take, it really has to be in the air. Because you're not really going to run against that Cincinnati front line there. You're not. Cincinnati, they're pretty damn good at stopping the run this year. They're right in there ranking at around number 4 with that run defense. So Chargers are essentially, unless they see something we don't in the hole in that front line of that defense and that run defense for Cincinnati, they're going to be one-dimensional. They're going to put a lot of that pressure on Herbert to really make the passes and make the plays today. We'll see, okay? We'll see what happens with that. I'm checking a little bit of a message here. You know, when I get a little updates, I want to make sure I'm there. I want to make sure I see it. Nothing that I haven't already said. Okay. So, Herbert's going to have to make some passes today. He's really going to have to make some passes today because you're not going to run against that Cincy. You're just not going to run against them. It's going to be extremely hard. Now, with that being said, Cincinnati, I believe, can control the clock with a run game today because the Chargers don't seem to be able to stop too many people with the run. They really do not. I mean, their teams are averaging like 145 yards rushing a game on these guys, okay? I mean, it's bad. It's bad. So, what am I going to see today? I'll mark it down right now. I got the Bengals at home beating the Chargers. Why? Because they're going to stick to a run game and control the clock. They're going to stick to the run game and control the clock. And that's going to open it up right there. So when Burrow has that breakaway, that opening, he starts seeing the defense through clear eyes. That's what's going to happen. The Bucs are at the Falcons today. Where's my Buccaneer fans? Guys, the Buccaneers today, you're not going to have much success running the ball on them. So you're going to have to pass against them. And with that being said, we've had quite the banged up Buccaneer secondary most of the season, guys. Most of the season. And we're getting a little help back in that secondary. But most of the season, that secondary has been banged up. They're usually somewhere right around the middle of the pack there. But that rush defense is second to none. Tampa Bay, you're not running the ball. You are going to have to pass the ball. You're going to have to. So, Matty Ice is going to be busy today. He'll probably throw the ball 50 times today. It was tight that first time we met at different times, but turnovers were the difference in our first meetup. I still got the Bucks to win this game, and it's big for the Bucks. Bucks win this game today, it's huge. They'll improve to 9-3, separating themselves in that division. It's looking good, guys, for the Buccaneers. Keep winning, Buccaneers. They're going to be improved to 9-3. We'll see what happens here. You got the Carolina Panthers are on a bye week. The Saints are 5-7. The division's essentially over. The Buccaneers, the division's essentially over. Anybody who's got the Falcons winning today, we've got to have a talk. And there he is right there, Scott. Scott, sometimes, Scott, your football IQ goes right down the drain. And I think it's strictly because you think from the heart, Scott. And with that being, I mean, it's that you dislike people on the Buccaneer team, so you don't bring your football IQ when you make your picks with them. So instead, what you're doing is thinking that the Falcons are going to show the rest of the NFL how to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers today. And I'm assuming, Scott, you think the Falcons are going to do it through the air. And they could. So, Scott, let me ask you this. If that's what you think, is this your football IQ talking? Or is it your prejudice against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers talking? And if it's your football IQ, how do the Falcons win today? Is it by attacking that beat-up Tampa Bay Buccaneers secondary, Scott? Well, I got to know. The Jags are at the Rams today. That would be like me telling you, Scott, the Jags win. I mean, Scott, hear this. That would be like me telling you the Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Rams today. Now, who do you got in that game? Scott, who do you got in that game? I got the Rams at home beating the Jags. The Rams are going to start to dial it in here, guys, okay? Matthew Stafford's going to get back to the Matthew Stafford that has his accuracy. Look, Matthew Stafford's been banged up most of the season, and it's affected him, guys. He's playing through it. He's a tough guy. They're still 7-4, okay? A win today puts them at 8-4. Okay? Rams win today. Washington travel to Vegas. Washington travels to Vegas. St. Louis. Jags could win today. Any given Sunday, Scott, any team can win at any time. But the odds, okay, it would be an upset. It would be an upset. It would be an upset, guys. Okay, moving along. Washington. Washington travels to Vegas today. Washington sitting a game under 500, guys. They're 5-6. I said this before, and they're showing spurts of it. But I really expected, remember now, what we saw. Washington made the playoffs last year. Playoffs? Yeah, Washington made the playoffs last year, guys. Unfortunately, they had to face the Buccaneers in the playoffs, but they did. There goes the garbage. Welcome. They love to come on my show and talk and put their little ship high in transit on there. So Washington is sitting in a game under. I expected Washington. They went to the playoffs. Playoffs? So, and you expected them to take from where they were last year, okay? You would have expected them as coming in as a wild card football team. You would have expected that Washington football team that would advance and take another small step forward in the success of that franchise. But instead, here we go. Washington sitting at 5-6. They travel to Vegas today. Okay? And the Raiders, guys, look at this division. Okay? The AFC West. You got Kansas City, who, guys, I called Kansas City Chiefs to lose 5 games this season so far, and they lost 4 of the ones I said they would. Okay? They lost 4 of the ones I said they would. But now they're starting to show something. And what are they showing? Their defense has showed up as what's happened. Kansas City's at 7-4 right now. The rest of the division in the AFC West, guys, are tied at 6-5. Now, not necessarily tied because, remember, when it comes to divisions and division wins and losses, if you have everybody has the same record, it's going to be whoever has more division wins, correct? The Chargers at 6-5, okay? I mean, look, if the Chargers win today and Kansas City loses, do you know what that means? You know what that means? That the Chargers would be going in first place. How about this? Raiders win today, because they will. The Raiders are going to win today, okay? And Kansas City loses. I mean, it's going to be... The ramifications here and what can happen today in this division is crazy. And it's a divisional game today with Kansas City playing the Broncos, okay? Kansas City has the upper hand. Scott says, what did you do to Willman? I did nothing to Willman. Willman has never been unwelcome on any show I've ever hosted. I don't know. Anyway, AFC West, guys, what a tight division. 7-4, the Kansas City Chiefs leave that division. The rest of the division is 6-5. Chargers 6-5. Broncos 6-5. And the Las Vegas Raiders, a place you go to lose your freaking money, are at 6-5, the bottom of the division. But the Raiders, and I'm going to circle it now because I left it blank, guys. The Raiders get the win today and improve to 7-5. Washington is going to be 5-7. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Ravens at the Steelers today. Maybe I've just beat up way too many people's teams. Maybe that's the case. I've also changed the time of my show. That's something. I changed the time of my show. The platform has changed rules. That's something. Ravens go to the Steelers today and get the win, okay? There's another look at something for you guys, okay? Baltimore at 8-3, the top of the division, okay? Pittsburgh's right at 500 with a loss today. This is the worst Pittsburgh's been, and I can't even tell you how long, guys. And today could be the chance, the first time you've seen the Pittsburgh Steelers under 500, and I can't even tell you how many years, guys. I can't even tell you that. With a loss today, the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be 5-6. Guys, this is it for Ben Roethlisberger. Pittsburgh, you guys will be looking for a quarterback. Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be available. Russell Wilson may become available. Hell, I don't know. Aaron Rodgers may be available. I'm just saying, Pittsburgh. Scott says that St. Louis is getting $790 million for moving the Rams illegally. We would get the Bills in St. Louis. We should. The Bills? The Bills. The Buffalo Bills in St. Louis. Why? I'm thinking you're meaning to say that St. Louis is getting $790 million. They're being rewarded $790 million. Is that what you're saying? Or what's going on there, Scott? What's going on there? Okay. Back to where I'm at. The Ravens get the win today, guys, and improve to 9-3. 49ers go to Seattle today and get the win, guys. The 49ers get the win today in Seattle. What happened to Seattle? Russell Wilson will not be the quarterback for Seattle. Who is going to be the quarterback for Seattle next year, guys? Seattle is sitting at 3-8 right now, and by the end of the day, they're going to be 3-9. 3-9. You heard that correct. San Francisco at 6-5 has a chance to improve the record to 7-5. They've been looking pretty good lately, guys. Looking pretty good. I got the 49ers to win that game. Broncos at the Chiefs. Now, here's a game I left blank. Here's I need you guys' help on this one, okay? Do you guys think the newly found winning for the Broncos can bring that in to the Chiefs' home and get a win today? I mean, I think there's a chance, guys. I do. And like I said, I've picked the Chiefs to lose 5 times this year. I've been pretty good on those picks because 4 out of the 5 times I picked them to lose, they did. Okay? They did. What has changed? Well, the passing game, they still allow quite a bit on that passing game. They're doing better. They are doing better, guys. And that's something we've seen. The rush defense is pretty good. I think that front line on that defense and the pressure they're putting on quarterbacks has dramatically changed with Kansas City, and it's made a major difference for them for their wins and losses. That's where I look at this. And it's essentially saved the season for Kansas City. Can the Broncos go into Kansas City and get a win today? Look, I believe the Broncos can. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Guys. Here's what I'm going to do. I know it's been a while, guys. But I think I'm going to do it. There it is, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, my upset pick of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, my upset pick of the week. Whoa, that was a flyby right there. Did you hear that? That was a flyby. Bring me back to the funk. My upset pick of the week. The Broncos find a way to get it done. The Broncos find a way to get it done and beat the Kansas City Chiefs. And that's a big beat. That's a big one today, guys. There's ramifications on that one. That is a big one. I'll tell you why it's a big one. I'll tell you why right now. Because that, first of all, that's a divisional game. Denver wins today. That puts them at 7-5. Puts Kansas City at 7-5. The AFC West, guys, like I said before, it's a tight ship. Okay? So, if Denver wins today, okay, that'll put them at 7-5 with a 2-1 division record. It'll put the Chiefs at 7-5 with a 1-2 division record. So that'll bring Denver Broncos in first place in the AFC West. So long as the Chargers don't win. Because if the Chargers win today, that changes things, okay? That changes. That would put the Chargers, with a Kansas City loss, it would put the Chargers in first place if they win. But I don't got the Chargers winning. I got Cincinnati beating the Chargers today. So my upset pick of the week is the Broncos defeat Kansas City Chiefs and they move into first place in the AFC West. Who saw that coming? There's my upset pick of the week. Monday Night Football, guys. The Patriots at Buffalo. What a matchup here, guys. I mean, what a matchup here. Buffalo has an incredible pass defense that they're just waiting to show off. And hey, look, New England's not shabby. They are not shabby. Buffalo's got a number one pass defense. I'm not knocking New England. They're ranked at 7, which is awesome. Awesome. What's going to win the game, though? I mean, that's what I need to know. Now, if you're going to have any success at all, New England is having a little problem with stopping the run. So can Buffalo expose that? Can Buffalo expose this? Okay? And if they can, you could see something that would completely and 100% change everything today, because let me tell you why. Buffalo's going to have to come out, okay, and do what they haven't really done very well all season. They're in the middle of the pack with rushing, okay? They're in the middle of the pack with rushing, okay? They're averaging just over 100. Just over 100, which is good, okay? But if they can get that run game going today, exposing that run defense of the Patriots, I believe Buffalo can get the win. Scott says, Buffalo wants a new stadium and they won't build them one. St. Louis will. Yeah, but Buffalo's not going to move, Scott. Just don't see that happening, Scott. I know you want a football team in St. Louis, Scott. I get it. I know. Okay? I get it. All right, guys, let's check this out today with this tight division. Okay? Buffalo's at 7-4, 3-0 in their division. How big is the win for Buffalo? Well, pretty simple. I'm circling Buffalo to get the win. It's big because they're going to get back into first place in this division. Because New England's sitting at 8-4. Buffalo at 7-4. So with the Buffalo win, Buffalo improves to 8-4. New England 8-5. Even if it was tied, the loss for the Patriots today would mean they're 2-2 in the division, and Buffalo's 4-0 with the win today. Buffalo, a huge game for you today. Playoff ramifications. Okay? Playoff ramifications for Buffalo today. Because of their division stats, guys, it's huge. Huge. They're 4-0 in their division with a win today. So, Scott, now you think the Jaguars are going to move. And now you want the Jaguars. You're going to take anything you can get over there. All right, guys, so to make that, just like what I'm saying, there's some divisional changes that can potentially happen today. Buffalo can take over first place. I just told you a second ago, the Denver Broncos with a win today can take over first place. Okay? They can. They'll have the same record as the Chiefs, but they'll be better in the division. They'll be 2-1. So today, Denver got a chance to take over first place in the AFC West. The Bills can take first place over. Okay? Some good ramifications happening here today. And with a Bengals win and a Baltimore loss, okay? If the Steelers found a way to pull this off today and the Steelers lose, that'll put the Steelers at 8-4. I mean, the Ravens at 8-4. With a win from the Cincinnati Bengals at 8-4, that would give Cincinnati, even with the same record, they would be 4-1 in the division versus Baltimore with the loss being 1-2. So that would move Cincy into first place. So 3 teams got a chance to change this today, guys. Big divisional things can happen today. There's 3, maybe potentially 4 teams that can move into first place in their division today. Yeah, a lot's got to happen, but it can happen. It can happen. All right, guys, let me run through it real quick here, and we will get the hell out of here and make this awesome appetizer Sunday football. I get my jalapenos out. In fact, that's what I'm going to do for you guys. And I can't. I thought I was going to. I really thought I was going to. I'm looking to see if I still can. Because I want to show you guys something. Okay? And I'll see if I can. Where is it? I want to show you guys my appetizer. And I don't know if I have it for you here. It doesn't look like I do. Sorry. I thought I was going to be able to show you guys my appetizer. And it doesn't look like I can. Damn it. Really wanted to do that. I really wanted to be able to show you guys that. Oh, well. Next time. All right. Next time, guys. I'm sorry. I really wanted to show you guys my appetizer. But instead, we'll stay where we are. Let's kick this up a little bit here, guys. All right, guys, running through week 13 on Sports Static. Here we go. The Dolphins beat the Giants at home. Yes, they do. Big ramifications coming along today. The Colts on the road beat the Texans, guys. Colts on the road beat the Texans. The Vikings on the road beat the Lions. Are you surprised with that one? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not surprised. The Eagles on the road beat the Jets. A lot of road wins today. Guys, I literally have 5 teams on the road winning today. 5. And I only have 5. I have 5 teams at home winning. So it's skewed. It's skewed a little bit, okay? Yes, Vikings on the road beat the Lions. The Eagles on the road beat the Jets. The Cardinals on the road beat the Bears. The Bengals, home game here. The Bengals are going to get the win and have a chance, guys. Have a chance to go to first place today. They got a chance. The Bucks on the road beat the Falcons. The Rams at home defeat the Jags. The Raiders in Las Vegas. They didn't go out and gamble. They're homeboys. They're homeboys. The Raiders at home get the win against Washington today. The Ravens on the road beat the Steelers. 49ers on the road beat the Seahawks. Broncos on the road beat the Chiefs in my upset pick of the week. And that's my upset, guys. My upset is the Broncos beat the Chiefs today and take over first place. You heard it right there. AFC West change on the throne today when Denver beats Kansas City. Sunday Night Football. Broncos will be in first place. You guys heard it here first. That's my upset pick of the week. Monday Night Football. The Bills look to get first place back. Did you hear me? The Bills finally are saying, we want the AFC East back. The Bills take back over first place, and they get the win, beating the Patriots. Monday Night Football. There's the picks for me today. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Enjoy Week 13, Sunday football. Guys, remember as this goes throughout the day, keep on posting on this thread. I'll see it. I'll catch up to it throughout the day. I'll use this thread to keep on posting stuff, as you guys should too. Guys, enjoy, okay? Enjoy your Sunday football. I will see all you guys on the other side. Peace.